So we're back with another channel member requested video. This time a fragrance buying guide, like a holiday gift buying guide for fragrances. So typically gifting someone a fragrance can be quite challenging because, as we've talked about many times, this is one of the most subjective hobbies out there. And because of that, it can be quite hard to buy someone a fragrance and gift it to them and know if they're really going to like it. And at the end of the day, if that's the route you're wanting to go, that's the risk that you have to assume. So because of that, I went through my collection, picked out 15 different fragrances that are all affordable, that in my opinion are some of the absolute best gift ideas. Like, these are no-brainers. 99% of people out there are gonna really like how these smell. So again, my criteria was that, very mass-pleasing, very acceptable, that sort of thing, but also affordable. So if you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on these to gift someone, then this is going to be for you. I do also have 3 honorable mentions, just 3, and the only reason they're honorable mentions is because they are more expensive. They aren't yet at discounters, but I still wanted to throw them in if you had a bit more of a budget. If you didn't care about budget and you wanted to get someone something that's maybe a newer fragrance to the market or that sort of thing, then we'll cover those. So that leaves us with 18 fragrances that we have to run through. I'm gonna do this relatively quick so it doesn't get too long. Let's get into it. Starting this off with the honorable mentions, we've got 3 of them. We've got La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Electrique, in my opinion, one of the absolute best releases of 2021 by far, by a landslide. It's only at retail right now. I will link it down below. It'll be the first link. Highly recommended. Great gift for anyone if you want to swing the money, or great gift for yourself as well. Check it out. Next up, we have Gentleman Eau de Toilette Intense by Givenchy. Nice and woody, aromatic, fresh, super clean, super wearable, versatile, fantastic compliment getter. The La Nuit Bleu Electrique is a warm, spicy, sexy fragrance. One of the best date fragrances out there on the market. Just kind of as a synopsis on that one. And then last up for the honorable mentions, Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum Intense. You could also slip in Intense Gold as well, which I've covered recently. Both or either of those would be great gift ideas. This one here is woody, aromatic, very heavy on the cashmere and on modern aroma chemicals. It's just a fragrance that's super mass pleasing, super versatile. These 3 right here, great gifts. Again, the only reason they're honorable is because of the price. If you're gonna swing the price, these are the ones to go for. Let's get into the list. First up, Versace Pour Homme. This has to be one of the most widely accepted, easiest to wear, easiest to pull off, one that you could buy for literally anyone. I don't care if you're buying this for a 15-year-old. I don't care if you're buying this for a 70-year-old. Everyone is going to love how this smells. And I don't say that often. Most fragrances out there, it's not the case. But with this one here, it is one of the most pleasant, fresh, clean fragrances. And at the same time, it's still sexy. It's still masculine. It pulls compliments. This thing's a gem. It's about $40 on discounters. It's at the top of the list here for a reason. If you take away anything from this video, this right here is one of the best gift ideas for men. Check it out. Next up, we have CK1 Shock by Calvin Klein. This one's got tobacco, it's got amber, it's got cardamom, it's got an energy drink accord in here. This is going to be if you want to go in the sweeter, warm direction for the person that you're buying this for. The Versace is all about citrus, musk, and a little bit of a floral neroli, and that's about it. Very clean. This one has a warm spiciness, nice tobacco note in here that's not too overpowering. It still has great mass appeal. It's still widely accepted and very affordable. $20 for 200 ml. Double the size of this bottle. That is a steal. Next up, Set Sail Saint Kitts by Tommy Bahama. Starfruit, orange, and watery notes are some of the main notes. Another one that's super pleasant, super fresh, super clean, kind of tropical and Mediterranean smelling in a way. If you're buying a gift for someone who lives in a warmer climate, Florida, California, that sort of thing, get this for them and they're gonna love it. Wear it to the beach, wear it out and about all year round when it's just beautiful, gorgeous weather outside. It's gonna crush it, and the best part about it, it's another super affordable one. $25, $30 typically on discounters for this one. Next up, we have Hugo Boss Reversed. Grapefruit, rosemary, and vetiver are some of the main notes. Typically floats around $40. I love this scent. Now, this is one I discovered a few summers back, and I still love it. It has such a vibrance from the grapefruit that's used in here. It's not cheap. Even the bergamot's quite high quality as well. It has to be one of the best Hugo Boss fragrances in this lineup here. You know, the canteen style bottles, one of their best freshies. The quality and the performance and everything far exceeds most other fragrances from the line and even from the brand, especially at this price point. Still one of my favorites, still an amazing fragrance. It's a fantastic compliment getter and it smells great when it's warm outside. Another absolutely fantastic gift, and people are going to think that that's pretty cool. Coming in at about $25 to $30 is Halloween Man X. Coffee, whiskey, and tonka bean are some of the main notes. Another fragrance if you want to go in the sweeter direction for your gift. If you know that the person you're buying the fragrance for maybe likes sweeter fragrances, and even if you don't know that for sure, but you know that they are avid coffee drinkers, you know that maybe they like to enjoy some whiskey or bourbon every now and then or something along those lines, maybe they have a bit of a sweet tooth, chances are they're going to get along with this because it's going to share common interests with them. Same thing if you know someone that loves the summer, loves the outdoors, loves going to the beach, the fresher ones will kind of make sense for them. So it's all about kind of having a general idea of that person and what they're into, and then you can match up a fragrance for them pretty easily. If someone has a sweet tooth, if someone likes coffee, get them Halloween Man X. Next up, Nautica Aqua Rush. C notes, yuzu, and violet leaf are some of the main notes. Now, yeah, it is a Nautica. It is super, super affordable, but it's not synthetic. Not necessarily. It's not super high quality, but it's not terribly synthetic. It's not super boring either. I actually really like it. It's got a saltiness. It has a very nice vibrance, a bit of a watery smell from the violet leaf. This is one for someone who likes freshies, likes the summer, likes the outdoors, that sort of thing. Super easy blind buy, fantastic gift. It can be worn for anything, any time of the year. This would make someone very happy. Next up, Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. This King OG had to be here in this video. This one's got tobacco and amber as some of the main notes. There's a spicy ginger cardamom thing as well, but it's been talked about a number of times. You can find so much information on this fragrance if you look online if it's one that you're considering. But to give you a general rundown, this along with Bleu Electrique are two of the best date fragrances on the market for men. So when I'm talking about this one fits in and essentially takes the place of La Nuit de l'Homme, which I think this one is now better than La Nuit de l'Homme because they fixed the performance here. So if you hear me saying this is one of the best date fragrances, I'm treating this as La Nuit de l'Homme, the original. Because if you go back on my channel, for the past several years I've been doing this, I've always said that La Nuit de l'Homme and Dolce & Gabbana The One are two of the best date fragrances for men, and I still stick with that. Except now I'm substituting Bleu Electrique in instead, so I don't want you to get confused. But yeah, this one here still holds up. Performance is an issue if you use it as an everyday fragrance, but if you're gonna buy this for a gift for someone, perhaps it could be if you're a wife watching this and you want to get it for your husband. You want to get him something that is sexy for when you guys have a night out to yourselves, away from the kids, whatever, that sort of thing is a special date night fragrance. This is perfect. Or same thing if it's your boyfriend or whoever and you want to get him something that you guys can wear and make memories with together as like a special fragrance, go for this. But I will say, if you're buying this for someone and perhaps their intentions would be to wear it every single day, maybe choose one of the others in the list. But for a date night, this here, one of the best. Up next, another Versace. This is kind of the king of this price range, $40 to $50. This one falls right there in the middle, about 45, I guess upwards of 50, depending on what you get and where you're at. Versace Dylan Blue. Ambroxan, bergamot, incense, and watery notes are some of the main notes. It's a blue fragrance, Ambroxan. One of the most affordable blue fragrances. So there's no Sauvage, no Bleu de Chanel, or any of the other more expensive blue fragrances given that they are expensive. Now you could have put Carbon, or I could have put Carbon. I could have put Aqua Atlantique, but at the end of the day, Dylan Blue is hard for me not to recommend, and I didn't want to fill the video up with blue fragrances. This is basically, yeah, the only one in here. And it is just one of the best. Smoky, watery, fresh, bright, a little bit sweet as well, from a nice little patchouli note in here. I don't even know why I'm spraying it because I've smelled it so many times, but I like it. Admittedly, I love how this smells. The easiest way to describe this, if you're someone who is discovering this video because you don't really follow fragrances all that much, shower gel fragrance. Smells like a shower gel, but you know, something well above an Axe shower gel, okay? Simplest way to put it. You're gonna smell clean, fresh, and sexy all the time. Fantastic gift. Next up, Dunhill Icon. Neroli, bergamot, black pepper, and lavender are some of the notes in this fragrance. Buy this for someone who is working as a CEO, working as a boss, has just a higher up job in an office. Okay, that's one idea. Obviously, anyone can wear this, so it doesn't matter what you do for work or anything like that, but just throwing out some ideas, that's kind of who I would initially think to smell this on. Someone who typically dresses up for work every day, that sort of thing. Someone who maybe has some authority over other people, that sort of thing. Something where you want to smell well put together, smell fresh, smell clean, smell masculine, and also have a little bit of a high-end smell. What's nice about this one is it's about $40 online. The bottle's fantastic, super heavy. Quality is great. The scent is unique. Has like this neroli floral grape soda smell, which sounds weird, but trust me, it works like magic and it smells killer. Super unique. You're not going to be smelling like anyone else out there. Everything about this one is amazing and would make an awesome gift. Next up, a cheapie that I've discovered this year and absolutely love and think that just about everyone should pick it up, whether it be for a gift or not. Azzaro Visit for men. Cedarwood, incense, nutmeg, and pink pepper are some of the key components in here. So maybe not what you would expect when you look at that bottle. You may think blue fragrance. You know, it kind of looks like, well, maybe like that. Maybe not. What about this? That's pretty spot on. That's about as close as it gets. And you know what's so funny is they are completely 100% opposites of each other. 100%. Azzaro Visit is woody, smoky, kind of dry, very masculine. Amazing, amazing scent. Now, with this one in particular, not for a teenager, not for someone just going into high school as a gift. You know, maybe early 20s if he's going out into the workforce, working a job, something along those lines where he's dressing up a little bit. But for college, no, just go with something more playful. Again, this is going to be for someone who is in a bit more of a serious profession now, out of school, that sort of thing, because it's got just less of a playful smell like you would want when you're going to school and that sort of thing. Very affordable. It's about $25 and it is a fantastic pickup. Montblanc Legend Spirit is up next. Watery notes, grapefruit, and lavender are some of the main notes. It smells a little bit like Invictus Aqua or Versace Havas, but at about half the price, I believe. Maybe even a quarter of the price. It's playful, it's watery, it's aquatic, it's citrusy, fresh, a little bit salty. It's a compliment monster. Another one for people who maybe live in a warmer climate or really enjoy the outdoors in the summertime. Very fun, very playful, would be for the younger crowd. So for someone going into high school or whatever, or even going into college and wants something that's going to be fun to go to parties and all that stuff with, this one here is awesome. Aqua Essenziale Colonia by Ferragamo. Bergamot, watery notes, clary sage, and lavender. This is going to be another one that is a bit more refined, a bit more upscale. So we're going back and forth here. Not so much for high school and college, more so when you're out of school and into the workforce and you're trying to come across a bit more professional and less playful and young. If you want to smell a bit more grown up while still having great mass appeal, great versatility, this one here is amazing. Probably one of the best affordable work fragrances out there on the market. You know, it's kind of like a Prada L'Homme of sorts, except that one's much more expensive. They smell completely different, but Prada L'Homme is like that soapy clean office scent. That's literally what it's known for. This one here has a similar use, but at a much more affordable price. We're almost done with this one, guys. Hopefully you're getting some info out of here. Starwalker by Montblanc. Bamboo, bergamot, orange, and musk. So another tropical, fresh, playful, summertime, inviting fragrance that would be hard to find someone that hates it. You can buy this as a gift for someone, and they're going to think it, at the very minimum, smells good. Smells clean, well put together. Now, it's not to say that every single person is going to smell it and fall in love. A lot of times that'll happen, especially if it's a newer nose, someone that hasn't smelled a whole bunch of other things. But the point is it's so likable. The person you're buying it for as a gift is probably almost 100% guaranteed to like it and enjoy it. And when he wears it, the people around him are going to think he smells incredible. Great price, great fragrance, Starwalker. And hey, I mean, for what it's worth, it has a cool name. And also, Montblanc Starwalker is a model of pen. They have a whole bunch of different pens that are, you know, several hundreds of dollars. So that's cool as well, I suppose. And last up, Wanted by Night by Azzaro. Tobacco, fruity notes, and cinnamon are some of the main notes. Now this one, around $40 as well. Fantastic pickup. Warm, sexy, inviting. But what's nice about this one is it has a bit of a fruity playfulness, maybe making it appropriate for someone who's a bit younger but wanting a date night fragrance, that sort of thing. Someone going into college, wanting a fragrance to wear out to the bars, to college parties in the evening, whatever. It's in the name, Wanted by Night. It has an evening, sexy, kind of spicy, warm appeal to it. Could work on dates if you limit your sprays, that sort of thing. This here is a great, great gift, all things considered. It's one of the most popular fragrances in the community right now. It's being featured all over the place for great reason. It's a great scent. All right, there you go. That was, well, 18 fragrances that would be great for gifts. I really don't think you could screw up with any of these here. As long as you have a little bit of insight on what the person maybe is into, not even with fragrance, but again, with his interests. If he likes coffee, if he likes alcohol every now and then, that sort of thing, you can kind of tailor some of these. Now, if you don't know, say you don't know if someone is really into coffee or he's not into coffee, he wouldn't want something with a little bit of a whiskey note, alcohol note, that sort of thing, then go with some of the freshies. That's always going to be the safest. Versace Pour Homme, Tommy Bahama St. Kitts, Montblanc Starwalker right here, Montblanc Legend Spirit right there if he's younger. Just you know, take this information and do with it what you will, but a lot of these here are going to be fantastic for gifts, and basically, again, all of them are very safe. Now, these will all be linked down below. You can't go to Macy's and buy these unless you want to spend a lot of money, in which case you would just be better off looking into fragrances like this that are more expensive anyway, because a lot of these here, it just doesn't make sense to buy them at retail when you can get them for half the retail price online. So hit the links down below. They'll take you right there. These here are incredible, and I hope you enjoy them. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. Let me know. More top 15 videos, maybe even some top 20 videos. Do you guys want to see that or not? What do you think? Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.